Hi and hello, and thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Preeti Rao and I am both a real estate and a mortgage broker for close to 20 years. Now, as you are aware, my videos for the past few weeks have all about the changes called Tresa Phase Two. I have covered all the changes one by one, and today let's talk about the final change that's important to know. And also, I will touch base on this term self-represented, and this is on request of my clients because as potential buyers or sellers, again, it's really important to be completely informed, and that is what I am here to do. So please be a sweetheart and make it worth my while. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and that bell icon button. It gets me motivated to keep you up to date with everything real estate. So let's talk about the final change to Tresa. And this is mainly about the disclosures of the written agreement, which are now more descriptive and detailed, so that the sellers and the buyers can have a better understanding of where all the money is distributed throughout the real estate transaction, including all commissions. The old forms included a space to insert the cooperating brokerage commission and your commission in total. However, it is a decision of the seller about how much remuneration is payable to any other brokerage, and if it's agreed that the remuneration might change depending on the circumstance of the offer, well, now that will be clearly mentioned on the listing agreement. Any services promised to the clients, terms of terminations, co-op commissions must be documented, and it does not matter if the contract is for 1 week or 1 year. It must be outlined and initialed by all parties, period. Now, when I did my very first video on the slash of the term customers, remember, under Tresa, I got a few calls asking if that term has been replaced, and the answer is yes and no. The concept of customer service representation basically no longer exists. As a buyer or a seller, you are either a client or you are self-represented. In other words, you're representing yourself, period. Under Tresa, there are two instances where self-represented parties, or as we are now calling them SRPs, could interact with the realtor without that interaction giving rise to an implied agreement between the SRP and the realtor. First, when the SRP received general information relating to the business of trading and real estate, like market stats or what was the house sold for in the neighborhood, etc. I mean, come on, you can find that on the internet. I mean, buyers are more savvy nowadays. Why would you bother an agent for that? The second time, a realtor could provide assistance to an SRP if the assistance is a service to their own client. Now that's a tricky one. For example, as a seller's representative showing the listing to an SRP buyer, the self-represented buyer has engaged the seller's agent for the showing services only, not a duty of care. Should the self-represented buyer wish to purchase the property, then the realtor may assist with the mechanics of filling out the agreement of purchase and sale, but would not be able to provide any advice. How is that possible? Our main job is to give advice, and if by any chance we land up opening our gob and giving advice on anything pertaining to price, conditions, status of the property, any of that, we could have created an unintended agency with that self-represented buyer, because now that buyer will rely on our skills and our judgment. So to avoid that, Ricoh has come up with an information guide that clearly defines everyone's roles, and it is mandatory for all parties to sign that. So guys, if you're going grocery shopping tomorrow and someone talks to you about real estate like a ninja, you take out that Ricoh info guide and say, stop, are you self-represented buyer? If you are, please read this guide, and once it has scared the bejeebers out of you and steered you towards becoming a client, we can then chat. Honestly guys, the more I was doing these videos, the more I realized that the guys up there making all these rules, they really have no clue what's going on down here. This industry is a people's industry. We meet, we talk, we discuss, we analyze, we strategize, and it takes time for a buyer to put all their faith into an agent to help them make the most important decision of their lives. How on earth can they do that with just one phone call? I don't know. I guess we will just have to wait and see where the chips fall as this whole thing unravels. In the meantime, tell me what do you think, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me. If you still don't know who I am, just go check my rating on Google and read my client reviews. Till then, take care. If you found value and you like this video and would like to see more content, then click on the boxes on the screen. Once again, my name is Preeti Rao. My contact information is in the description box below. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to call me because I hold the key that opens the door to your dream home.